Ooh, that needs a transition instead of a straight cut. Hey there, everybody. Good evening. Taldurin from Bloody Eye Games here, and we are back with episode 3 of the Broadsword expansion content playtest. As always, we've got Pee-wee, Mark, and Ari here, who are playing Sniffleton. Well, in no well, they are playing. Let me see if I can get this wide load, Sanguine, and Sniffletoe in that order, if I'm not mistaken. And I think we are ready to get going. I just need to add you guys back into the turn order. And now we should be good to go. That is everyone. Do I have you guys here? Yeah, you guys are on the screen. So you guys are seeing the map, correct? Cool. That means I shall put myself back down. So, if I'm not mistaken, we were at the top of whatever round number we were at. So you guys get to decide who's going next, or decide your initiative rather. Right here, right between you guys. Yeah, you are totally got it surrounded. Never. Goblins don't know how to give up. Yeah. Yeah, it was morale, yeah. That sounds familiar. So it looks like wide load is up first. Okay. I'm okay with that. So wide load, you're up. What do you want to do? On Sniffletoe? Oops. Cool. Yep. Yep. You click your token and then hit the attack on the top left. Yep. That is a whole bunch of whiffs. So that's... Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Okay. That ends your turn. Sniffletoe is up. Yes, sir. Try not to roll all shields. There you go. That's better. This is Goblin Grunt, right? Yes, it is. Okay. Just want to make sure my my as is correct. That's AS, not ASS, just in case anyone's wondering. I will defend one and take one. Unfortunately, they only have one body point, so you managed to kill it. Hey, Celestial Prairie Dog, is there any way to hear the other people? Do you not hear the other people? I thought I had corrected that. In my audio settings, huh? That should be set correctly. Oh, maybe that's why. Guys, say something. Something. Alright, is that any better? Celestial Prairie Dog. Hopefully. Because I know we had this problem. Still nothing. Really? That's a real... How is that possible? Because it was set like this last time, and oh, because that, perhaps that is why. That should be D2. It jacked it up pretty high for headphones. I mean, I don't think it's a volume issue. I was pretty sure that was just... Alright, let's set that back to B2. The Discord is on there. Just... Nobody's muted. Volumes are okay. I guess we could increase it a little bit. 100. Yeah, we should be good to go. Let's try it one more time. A big hello and a how do you do? Hopefully that should have worked. Anyone? Mueller? Bueller? Oh, now that was off for me, interestingly enough. What if I take that off? Damn it, what the heck? That is, oh well, no, because it's not oh well, because I fixed this last time. And now I'm not remembering exactly how I did it. Was it on A? No, that's A1, as I just hear myself. Like this, perhaps? Guys, say hello. I'd really like to get this fixed, because I know we didn't have this. This was a problem at the beginning of last session a couple weeks ago, and I had it fixed pretty quickly. And I could have sworn that was the way to go. Did you pray to the wrong god? I must have. Obviously, I must have. That must be what happened. And did I accidentally turn you guys off? Because I can't. No, I can't hear you guys. Oh, I can hear you now. Okay, so that's fine. I can hear you, but can the audience hear you? Because it's supposed to be right there on my screen. Dang, that is annoying. I am probably because I set my own mic on my Discord. That's very frustrating. Really? I wonder why. If I turn that off, everyone, will that even work? I think I might just echo myself there. I could have sworn my B2 channel was open. All right, someone give me a monologue, so that I can at least, so I can continually test that if you guys are on. Meanwhile, Celestial Prairie Dog, or CPD as I'm going to call feel free to chime in if that's a yes at any point. Now you must eat a taco from the wrong side through Aristocrus. If only I had a taco, I could probably go for one right now. Still nothing though, huh? Okay, what if I turn I don't know why turning A1 off would even be a thing. Because I have set that. Yeah, is my connections off? It shouldn't be because I can hear everyone just fine. I'll let you know. Okay, I appreciate that. I'm gonna keep both of these on just in case. I'm gonna, should we try moving over to Roll20 voice then? Should we try moving over to Roll20's voice? Okay. All right. I will. We're going to get a little bit of an echo as I enable one and exit the chat room of the other. So let's see. Output that. I want to broadcast voice. I want to receive voice. Reconnect. Okay. I should be. I'm going to exit the chat room now. And there we go. I should be okay. I'm hearing my own volume on Roll20, so that should be good for me.
Yeah, I'm hearing you just fine, Alex.
Perfect.
And I've switched over to Roll20 as well.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot there is no voice or press to speak here.
No. Yay!
Right. Well, that's good. We can hear laughing.
I get affirmations from Celestial Prairie Dog,
Yes.
and all we're waiting for is Ari, and then we should be good to go.
I can hear you, Ari.
I cannot.
I can hear everybody just fine.
Oh, you're muted. That little pink thing.
Yeah. How do I get rid of that?
I think he has to do that.
Yeah, there's a little. There you go.
Now it's gone. And now is the point where you say something where we can confirm that we can hear you. Always with the technical issues at the beginning of the stream. How frustrating, right?
So I missed pressing play on Twitch to see if we could hear us. So I'm speaking now. Hey, it works.
Yeah, I can hear your own echo on my end. I still can't hear Ari though, and that is important because his turn is up. Make sure to enable broadcast voice and receive voice in the Roll20 settings if you can hear me.
How do I do this?
No.
Ari, you might actually have to restart Roll20. Yes.
Yes, I can.
I cannot. You guys heard him?
Yeah, we can hear him. Ari, it sounds like you can't hear Teldern either. So, okay. Yeah, I think you need to restart Roll20 because sometimes like the refresh button. Yeah, I think you have to close the browser and try again. Sometimes the whatever audio drivers just suck.
Yeah, we actually, if you guys remember, in our last campaign, like a year and a half ago or whatever it was, we had this issue as well. And it seems Roll20 hasn't addressed it yet.
Mark, I like your didgeridoo.
My didgeridoo?
Yeah, there's a fan on in the background.
Oh, that's the CPU fan you're picking up.
That sounds horrifying.
Oh dear.
Sounds like a B-29 bomber is flying overhead.
Oh jeez. Okay, hang on. Let me try to let me try to quiet it down.
I saw Ari's voice volume control go up for a second, but then I didn't actually hear anything. Oh, there you are!
Saying something, you guys were, and I can hear you now. So
all right. So we can finally start playing. Hooray!
Is that slightly less noisy Cessna airplane engine?
Yes, it is.
Excellent.
Slightly less noisy. Okay.
I like that.
I thought it was ambient music before.
It's gone down in class of airplane.
It's
Gone down to a single prop or something.
Okay, Sniffletoe, what you want to do?
Oh, it's my turn?
Yep.
Oh, right, because I attacked, right? And then I still have the rest of my turn?
You attacked, you killed the grunt, and you can... oh, wait, we didn't finish resolving that, did we? Right, so it defended one from the sword, but still took a point of damage. That was enough to kill it. And then that earns you a dagger that you pick up.
Hold on, let me look at my inventory. I'll probably be giving this to Mark, but let me check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I already have a dagger, so if you would like this, Mark, you can have it.
Thank you, Ari. I will gratefully accept it.
All right.
Alrighty.
Write that down. Do you want to move?
I suppose I can't still. I cannot still check for traps or treasure. Correct.
Correct, because attacking was your action.
All right. So Mark's gonna do one of those probably, right?
Yeah, happily.
Okay. So then, should I go in there and then do that next turn, or wide load do that, or Pew will do that? Sorry.
I don't think there's much reason to put everybody in the room. Because all we really want to search for is treasure and traps, specifically because there's nowhere that a secret passage could take us, as far as I can tell.
Also, you might remember that I mentioned that there are no secret passages in this scenario.
Sweet.
So
We definitely have not forgotten that.
I'm 100% sure of that.
I metagame searching for secret passages by getting that answer.
Yes.
Okay, so should I think I'm gonna walk in front of the door but not open it yet so as not to activate any enemies.
Okay. Which door? The one you haven't opened yet? Yep. Okay. So you're not opening. That would be the end of your turn. Sanguine, what you got for me?
Okay, I seem to recall that we searched for traps in this area.
You did. You searched up and down this corridor, all the way to the edge of the map down here, and you did not find any traps.
Okay.
But we haven't searched the room yet, right?
Well, I believe the only places we have stepped is the 4 squares that I currently occupy.
That's correct.
So
I believe that's correct.
the other 5 squares next to me, which is a huge number, may be trapped.
Do you want to search for those on your turn, or do you want me to wander into the room and search?
I am very scared of traps, so if I have input into this, I would say let me search for traps, and then you come in and search for treasure.
Okay, that's fine.
But he's in the end of this round, and you're at the starting of next round.
Oh, true, and a wandering monster might come by.
It's possible.
Do you feel like taking the risk to step on 1 square?
I think I can risk it.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, here we go.
I believe the monster's stuck here. I don't know if they trigger traps, but this might.
Hold on. Can he check from outside the room? Check for traps, and then you can check for treasure.
So one of the little minor rules that constantly gets overlooked is that if you open a door, you can search for traps on the square just beyond the door if there are no monsters in your vicinity.
Oh, so I could search for traps from the square that I'm on.
No, if the square you're on, if wide load wasn't occupying the squares inside the room, then you would.
Ah, so wide load is living up to his name and obstructing me from searching for traps in the method using.
Absolutely.
Okay, then I'm moving. I just moved.
You got it.
No trap triggered?
Not yet.
Nice qualifier. I search for traps.
you picked a good square to walk onto, because you find that the square over here, the wooden, the what do you call it? The slats? Not slats. What's the
Plank.
boards? The plank. Yeah, thank you. The wooden planks on the ground seem a little creaky as you're making your way around it, and they seem a little bit off color.
I'll just use the standard issue Adventurer's sandbag, a la Indiana Jones, and just
Sure.
throw it on that plank.
Yeah. If only that were a thing.
So what we learned is that do not trust the squares they tell you to stand on.
Yeah.
So that was a move and an action. So Sanguine's turn is up. I am now active. Who do I have? I don't have anybody active. So that means I get to roll for Wandering Monsters. And I believe we determined, if I don't have a note of it, but Wandering Monsters were Goblin Grunts. Is that correct? Yes, that should be correct. Okay, so I'm gonna roll a combat die. I'm looking for swords. Otherwise, I no Wandering Monsters. No Wandering Monsters this turn. All right, next top of the next round. Turn order calculation. Want to say that one? Whatever. Okay. All right. Who's going first? What's your initiative?
So if we're kicking down that door, I think that we don't want Sanguine to be the first person to rush in. Does that sound fair?
That's a Roger from me.
So do you want to go first to search for treasure, and then we'll go kick in the door?
Yeah, that's fine.
You wouldn't feel left out?
No, that's good. That's fine.
Are you feeling okay just in general?
Yeah, you know, a little bit of a tummy ache, but other than that, I'm fine.
Okay, well, I mean, we'll take care of that. Just a happy army is an effective army. Just saying.
True. That's correct. All right, so
Okay.
who's up first?
So I believe Pee-wee's proposing putting me up first. I'll search for treasure.
And then
party.
Sniffled Toe should probably kick down the door,
Okay.
and then I'll run up and try to support.
Okay. Sounds good. Sanguine,
Side
do your
note, I
thing.
find it funny that we're having a little squirrel guy knocking down a door.
To be fair, you are medium-sized. You are a human-sized squirrel. You are a human-sized creature with squirrel characteristics. You're not squirrel-sized. Just to be clear.
Also, I might knock down a wall, so it's probably safer
You
for,
Can you do that?
for
That sounds
structural
awesome.
integrity.
Knock down a wall? Not exactly. No.
Having the door knocked down by a squirrel, though, last thing the enemy will suspect.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, are you a squirrel from the Spanish Inquisition? Because that would just give us like double surprise.
I'm gonna have to say yes on that one.
Yeah, our major weapon is a squirrel and ruthless efficiency. Our two major weapons.
That's correct. All right, Sanguine, what you want to do?
If you're talking right now, you're still muted.
You're still muted. Hulk Squirrel says CPD. Nice.
What is CBD?
Celestial Prairie Dog, our person. I don't know if you guys are also following along in Twitch chat, but that is one of the chatters in the chat.
I thought CPD was the thing they were selling that medicine on TV for.
No, CPD is what you gotta go to your doctor for.
Should we be reading chat, by the way?
You don't have to. I'm following along. I mean, you can if you want to, but it's not required by any means. So, Mark, you were going to search for treasure? Or...
I do that.
You do that. You search for treasure. Are you searching in the room or the chest over there in the corner between the beds?
That chest sounds like a dynamite idea. Let's do that.
Sounds good. All right, move on over adjacent to it.
Here we go.
Please don't say the word dynamite. You know his favorite kind of trap.
That is true. I haven't yet been able to use the explosion effects. Fortunately for you, this particular chest is not actually trapped. So go ahead and roll me. Let's see here. Roll me 2d6, please.
Can do.
You get a 6. That is an elixir of strength. Double the number of attack dice. Oh wait, I think I have this set up in over here as well, so I don't have to look elsewhere. Let's expand that a bit. Let's see. 6 says, yep, I got it. Elixir of strength. Double the number of attack dice you can roll on your next attack. Your weapon is considered a magic item for 1 turn. And if you remember, or if you do, and then this is just for the benefit of people watching at home, magic item in this case means that and on your attack, your weapon will not get dinged and damaged if you roll 2 dark shields in a single roll. At least for that 1 turn. And then roll me 1d6.
Can do, please.
4 is a potion of regeneration. Regain 1 body point per round to a maximum of 5 or until you take damage.
Okay.
So that's
fine.
Right. And finally, hold on, let me check here something. 1. And okay, finally, roll me 3d6. A 14, very nice. You find a longsword.
Ooh. Okay, well, let's send the longsword and the potion of strength right on over to wide load.
Okay.
So please to note those on your character sheet, Master Pee-wee.
Thank you.
Yepers, you seem like the best person to have those, and obviously if Sniffletoe can make use of those, fantastic, send them on over. For the time being, I will hold on to the potion of regeneration, though definitely reserve the right to give that to one of the fighters too if they end up needing it more than me.
Also, don't forget, the items that are not potions will still take up your inventory and hence your encumbrance. So keep an eye on that. Encumbrance, remember, is your maximum body points, number of slots you can carry of weapons and armor.
Thank you.
So, sure. So with that, Sanguine's turn is over, and Sniffletoe, you're going to open your door?
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Okay, so what do I do to open the door? Just tell you I'm opening the door?
That's right.
I am telling you that I am opening the door.
Awesome. The door is now open.
And I see a creature of some sort. Okay, so I can do my movement piecemeal, yes?
Define piecemeal. Like,
as in move 1 square and then, alright, what do I see now?
Yes.
I still got 4+ squares of movement. Okay.
Yes. The only thing you can't do is move and then actually take an action and then continue moving. But yeah, if you want to move square by square and take it really cautiously, you are absolutely free to do so. Just for the record, that one that you see is not, that one monster that you see is not actually active yet.
And if I move in, then it will be activated.
It will, yes, because then your line of sight will cross the center point of the token.
What do you guys think? Should I walk in or should I just check for traps and leave it at that?
I kind of like the check for traps option.
So we're definitely saying that guy's not active?
That guy's not active until I move in.
Yeah, then totally safe, or check for traps.
Alright, so I'm gonna check for traps. And can I still move after checking for traps, or that's
Checking
end
your
of my
traps
movement.
will be your action. You haven't started moving, so you can still continue to move afterward.
Opening the door is not movement?
Opening the door is nothing. That's a free action.
Didn't realize that. Okay. So I will check for traps there, and then if I want to roll for movement or move, we'll figure that out. But
Okay.
checking for traps is only the one square, right?
Only the one square.
Okay.
Surprise of all surprises, the floor in front of you looks very weak and shoddy and looks to have an emptiness underneath it.
Now, where I come from, we all carry 10-foot poles, but I don't think I was issued one over here.
Yeah, they're not standard issue in this army.
Do we have? Can we move diagonal? We can't move diagonally, right?
You can't move diagonally, but you can try to jump the trap. What that would be is what is your movement? I don't think you've actually rolled yet for your movement.
I have not rolled yet. No.
So if you want to, unless you're just going to do a basic move of 5 or less.
I want to know what the story is before I
Sure,
decide.
absolutely, sure. So the way to jump a trap is you have to have enough movement beyond the square that you're trying to jump, which in this case would be one of these 3 squares, there, or here. So basically you're going to move in and either continue straight or turn in a different direction. And since you do have enough squares to do that, then you would roll 1 combat die. And it's a 50-50 chance. If you roll a shield, if you roll a sword, you fail and you fall in and you take a point of damage and you end your turn. If you don't roll that and you roll one of the other shields, then you successfully jump that trap and you can continue on with the rest of your movement.
All right, so you guys want to move in here and risk the trap, or go around and go in from the north side and risk wandering monsters?
I'm pretty sure there's going to be another entrance. I think we should risk some wandering monsters.
Oh, we've seen the other entrance up there.
You
Oh,
have
we did?
seen the other, yeah. It was at the very northern part. Actually, let me see if you guys can. You should be able to see it still.
We can see it, but it's not red.
You should be able to faintly make out a gray line.
Okay.
On the north indentation of where the door is.
Okay, so we should definitely go after that door, I think.
Okay, it's a couple of quick questions. Pee-wee, when you say go after that door, which door are you referring to?
The door that might not have a trap immediately after it.
Oh, the front entrance.
Yes.
Got it. And then a question for you, Alex. You mentioned that we do not have standard issue 10-foot poles. Could Sniffletoe poke at the suspicious looking floor tile with just a weapon, like the tip of a sword?
Those types of rules are not really in the game. If you had a toolkit, then you would be able to disarm it now that you know which square is actually trapped. Short of that, your options are to try to jump over it as you try to move, or to just walk over it and absolutely make sure that the trap goes off.
Okay.
Or your third option is to just ignore it.
Right. Okay. Thanks for the reminder on the toolkit. One other comment. Historically, when we've found a suspicious-looking patch of floor, we've colored it or scribbled on it or put a little icon on it to help remind us.
Yep, feel free.
Oh, I thought that was something you had to do.
I am not going to help you at all as a player.
Excellent.
It is my job to actively oppose you in every way that I can. Remember, I control all the monsters. It is my job to do my best to see that you don't survive to the end of the campaign, or the end of this scenario, anyway.
Looks like Pee-wee is helping us out with some.
Nice.
Thanks, Pee-wee.
At least it's
Those
not...
are either frowny faces or cheerleaders, depending on who we come across. For monsters, I'm just gonna say, look, a cheerleader, go.
Yeah, I can see both now that you mention it. The one in front of Sniffletoe has the better looking pom poms though. Also, at least it's not drawings of a penis, so we got that going for us. So okay, Sniffletoe. Not over yet.
No, it's sadness. It's not happiness.
Okay, you're right. I take that back. So Sniffletoe, what you want to do? You use your action to
Okay,
search
so
the trap.
I'm thinking two things. I'm thinking one, I have the option of unequipping and going faster, but then there's the thought of, do I actually want to do that? Do we actually gain anything if I go on ahead? And also, even if we do, equipping an action? Because then
Equipping
answer.
is a special action wherein you can either use it as your action and then move, or you can not move and then switch your weapon to whatever else you want, and then also attack on that same turn as your action.
Okay, so if I wanted to, I would have the option of unequipping and then being able to move faster because I could move on all fours. And I don't remember what the exact bonus is. I think it was 4 squares, but I'd have to check.
I believe it was 3. Let me look that up here really quick because I have that. New classes. No, it should be races.
Yeah, it's in the races. It's on Ratatasker.
Yeah. You are a Ratatosker.
It is +3, yeah.
Scamper, +3, yes. As long as your both hands are empty, you gain +3. And that's a persistent bonus. It's not just a one-turn thing. As long as your hands are empty, is the trigger.
Right. So I have the ability to do that, and then I'd be able to move ahead, and then I have 1 or 2 ranged weapons. I have a dagger and a short bow. I have a short bow. Yeah. So I would be able to do that. Then I can move on ahead. I don't know if we actually gain anything from that though, because then I'm just like not actually splitting the party, but kind of splitting the party. What do you guys think?
I think moving a few spaces doesn't hurt.
Yeah,
Catch up fairly quickly.
Well, I'm for sure moving. The question is about moving extra spaces. Actually, I should just roll movement. Can I roll movement before unequipping?
Sure.
To see.
You can.
Okay, so I can roll movement and then see how much I would be going, and then decide if I want to unequip first or not.
Yes.
I'm going to do that.
Rolling to move does not lock you into actually having to move that whatever you rolled.
All right, so 6. What's the range?
Range of what?
Of movement. It's 1d6 plus something.
Oh, +4.
So it's 5 to 10. So I got on the lower end. So I'll just unequip and move 9 spaces then.
How do you figure? Oh, because okay, so you're using. Wait, that's not. How's that going to work? I don't follow. So your action was to search.
Oh, my action was to search for traps, so I can't still unequip.
You can. You just then can't move.
Okay, I messed that up. So I'm not going to unequip. I will just move 6 spaces.
Okay.
I did not count actions right.
Okay.
Good catch.
Yeah. The music volume, by the way, isn't should be noticeable, but not distracting, right?
It's just right.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Social Prairie Dog says it's gotta run have fun storming the castle. Thank you, CPD. I'm gonna go ahead and call you. I hope you're okay with that. Thanks for hanging out. I will see you next time. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So that was 6. That was 6. Okay.
That was 6. My turn.
That was the end of your turn. Wide Load is up next.
So I'm going to go ahead and move that direction. Oh, we have not searched the room.
No.
I could search and then move.
Yep.
Have you not searched the room?
We searched the treasure chest, but we did not search the room.
Oh, I didn't realize those were separate.
Yeah.
I think that's probably what I want to do. Before I do that, I want to clarify one thing.
Mm-hmm.
I remember hearing about a potion of restoration or regeneration.
Yep.
And a potion or elixir of strength. What was the third thing? Or was there a third thing?
The third thing was a longsword.
It was a longsword, yes.
Okay. I must have something must have cut out. I didn't hear that one. Okay, awesome.
Yeah. You are currently in possession of the potion of strength and the lock sword that I picked up.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. So I'll finish that after my turn. I will go ahead and search the room for treasure.
Okay. You're searching the room for treasure. Oh, I don't have the treasure cards. There you go. Let me shuffle them and go ahead and pull a treasure card, sir.
I will try to drop this on the playing field here, which doesn't appear to happen.
I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, and it's not in my hand, so I don't know what happened. Let me try again. There we go.
All right.
No.
You still find a pit.
Now, is
All
this a four square large pit? That'd be a pretty unfortunate hazard.
That is a very unfortunate. No, it's just a single square. Your foot slips and you get scraped up pretty badly.
My ankle. Am I
yeah.
still within the vicinity of Mr. Sniffletoe?
Hold on, let me pull this card back into the deck. You are no longer in each other's vicinity. We're too far away.
Okay. All right,
remind me, someone must have cast a spell of some sort to give you guys armor. Was that?
That's my spell that he's not in my vicinity of.
Which one was that?
So new plan.
Mage. Okay.
Talk me out of all of my decisions.
I mean, to be fair, this was my decision of moving.
And that was the Rune of the Bastion, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Under the sea.
not the Rune of Sebastian.
Got great crustacean band.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that marker off you guys since you guys are too far away.
Yeah, I now wish to retcon all our decisions so that Sniffletoe doesn't move. But, what do you do?
All right, so that ends my turn. So I will climb, aka pull my foot out of this broken board, out on my next turn.
Let me just add, to be fair, the wording on Rune of the Bastion does not indicate that once it's active and deactivates that it stays deactive. It just says you or any hero within your vicinity. So as long as you stay in when you go back into Sniffletoe's vicinity, it should reactivate and you'll get that rune effect again.
Yeah, I just wasn't taking into account that you can get hurt from searching for treasure.
Yeah, I've learned my lesson many years ago, and still for some reason.
I still maintain that the treasure deck should have a question mark after the word treasure.
Yes. That is a story I famously tell at almost every group that I run this game for.
This is the story of walking into a Vegas casino and being like, "Oh, it's just $1 in the slots," and then leaving with no money.
Yeah.
I like the idea instead of saying, "Hey, look, a slot machine." Nope, it's a spiked pit.
Is it actually even worth searching? I feel like the potential for pain may be worse than the potential for treasure.
Ocean's 11 characters rob this casino and they all die.
Yeah, no, the treasure deck is very philosophical because it prompts you to say, I'm pretty good now. It prompts you to really be grateful for all of the unpleasantness that you don't have in your life.
That's true. This is true. It's true. You can definitely do that. Okay, wide load. What's the plan?
So I cannot move. I do wonder, since I cannot move, can I use my movement action to equip something?
Yes.
Then I will probably swap out my halberd for the sword.
Oh, hang on. No, because let me actually look at the card. I'm pretty. It was you pulled a hazard, right?
Yes.
Hazard. Let me pull the hazard.
Oh, so it ends the turn. Yeah, it ends the turn.
Yes, I just want to make sure.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I will equip it later.
Okay. So your turn is then done. My turn. And I still don't have anything to do, so let's see if we can get some grunts up in here to do a thing. I cannot this turn. Not yet. So then you guys get to decide your next initiative order.
I should probably go last so that we all get within vicinity again and we see where we're holding movement wise.
Co-signed.
Okay. So who's going first?
Tangent?
Should I move? Should I go?
Yeah, let's let Sanguine catch up, and then I'll go next, and that'll inform Sniffletoe on how far to go.
Okay, I'm a roll to move.
Yes, sir. Okay. 8.
8 squares, gratefully accepted. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay, so that was a single move.
Yes, it was.
I can double move, right?
You can use your action to double move.
I'll do that.
Okay.
6 more squares.
All right.
Gratefully accepted. Oops. Okay, come on. Okay, I'm done.
Cool. Mr. Load.
All right, let's make a move. All right, we start there. We go there.
It'll be 2 movement to squeeze through the door.
So I believe that will be 7 squares to account for the one issue.
Correct.
Am I standing on Sanguine?
No, you're not.
Okay, cool.
Would you like?
That still does not activate the enemy, correct?
No, it does not.
I could not see where I was, so I had to move myself a little bit just to see.
Yeah.
So, okay. So Sanguine double moved. I must have zoned out for a second there. Okay. I still think it's wise for me to swap weapons, so I'll use my action for that.
Okay. I went ahead and put your bastion tokens back. What do you call them? Markers? I'm not sure what they actually call them in Roll20. Whatever it is, I put them back since everybody is within range again. So that leaves Sniffletoe.
Let's call them tokens. We don't want to confuse them for Mark's kids.
Yes, let's not do that.
So should I try and go over to that door and open and see what's up and maybe search for traps? Or should I try and stay within vicinity? What do y'all think?
So, considering we have to have at least one wandering monster search, maybe it's best to stay within vicinity, so that we can surround whatever appears if we do not get a favorable result.
Big fan of staying in the vicinity for all those reasons mentioned, and also so that we can keep the ruin going.
All right, so I will just move 1 square. And that is all. My turn is over.
Okie dokie. Let's do the wandering monster thing again. Still no dice. Yes, dice, but no dice.
Maybe one die.
Well, yes, just 1 die.
Okay, for this particular turn, do we want Sanguine to open the door and we catch up, or do we want to? What do we want to do?
If we're gonna, let a squirrel dude kick a door open, a wimpy little blood mage can definitely do that job too. So, shall I?
All right, go for it. We should first figure out the rest of the turn order, though.
Oh yeah, okay.
So, I'm thinking Sniffletoe can get in the door. I might get to the door. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have a +1, but it's likely I'll get 8 spaces. I might be able to then tell Sniffletoe to attack again. So I would say it's probably best to have Sniffletoe get there, and then I can try to get to him to do something.
So Sanguine's gonna kick open the door. I'm gonna go inside, and depending on what monsters are there, possibly switch weapons, and then you're gonna move in and possibly use my extra ability.
Yes. Are you currently unarmed?
I currently am armed with a weapon that does not have reach, but supposing that there's enemy,
Good call.
and I don't know Sanguine's spells, so I don't know if that's better for you to use a spell when you get in or to search for traps. That's your call.
So Sanguine can always chuck a knife.
Oh yeah, I have quite a few of them, thanks to you guys. So I was just thinking, given that Wide Load can command Sniffletoe to take an extra attack, would it be better, tactically speaking, for Sniffletoe to kick the door open?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do that then.
Okay, so then
So that's, and then Sanguine or Wide Load.
probably. Actually, I don't think it's going to matter because he's going to need line of sight, and I'll barely make it to the door. So likely he'll still get line of sight by the time I get there.
I'm not sure I follow.
All right, I'll go second.
Okay.
Wait, but there's also if the person opening the door could search for traps,
Mm-hmm.
then wait, or if I open the door and I search for traps. If I open the door and I search for traps, then I'm stuck with a melee weapon. Oh, but then you're going to use Sanguine to attack again. Okay.
You can't. If we see monsters, you can't search.
Let me look
Wait,
that one
really?
because that one is a rather obscure rule that hardly ever comes up. So let me look that one up right quick. Let's turn the stairs. Okay. You can only search for traps when you're out of an active encounter. You can also search for traps on the one square beyond an open door, even if there are monsters in your line of sight beyond the door. Okay, that's right. That sounds familiar, because my thinking was you're separated from the room that the monsters are in, therefore you can search for the trap right beyond the door.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, regardless of whether you can see monsters, if you're standing outside the door, you can search for the one square inside.
Okay, so I'm going first, and I'm going to open the door and search for traps.
Okay.
Then, unless there's a monster who's right in front of the door, then Sanguine will go and possibly attack or use a spell. We'll see what happens then, and then Wide Load will go and give Sanguine another attack if what's the word? If applicable. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Did I get that right, everyone?
Yeah, love it. Let's do it.
Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't need. I can just use my basic movement.
Move. Yep.
Why is it saying 3? What? Okay, something's off here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. All right, and I open the door.
Okay. Let's open that door.
there are 2 creatures. They're both activated at this point, yes?
Yes.
So
One of them definitely has a bow.
One of them most definitely
that's
has a bow.
the south one has a bow, right?
Oh,
Yes.
look, Pac-Man.
What?
What are Pac-Man stats?
They have walk body points and walk mind points. That's
They're
about
not
it.
really powerful until they get a coin, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, +5 versus power pills.
Yes.
Do
So-
they do damage to the undead?
Well, only if they get a big power pill.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna search for traps, but just rules wise, I'm curious. If I wanted to, I could change from equipping my broadsword to equipping my short bow and then shoot the guy, yes?
Not on this turn because you already moved.
So because it's 2 equipping actions, that wouldn't count as using it.
Right. So the swapping actions is
Got it.
either going to be an action on your turn or a move action if you don't move.
Okay, so I'm going to just search for traps and that will be all.
However,
Okay.
if you switch to the short bow and I tell you to shoot a bow, you can use that weapon.
But then I wouldn't be able to search for traps. And my short bow is not any more powerful than Sanguine's daggers. So better to keep me equipped with my broadsword.
Well, that's true. I was just pointing out that we could have you shoot and then on next round maybe try to draw them out or something. But you may have the right idea, or the better idea might be to step away and we.
Oh, so instead of searching for traps, for me to step away?
Yeah, because they have to walk through the trap, quote unquote, trap square.
But we don't. There might not be a trap there.
True, but I think in this they trigger traps. I don't remember.
What, monsters?
Yeah, do monsters trigger traps?
No, they do not.
They do not. Okay, never mind. That's not helpful. Yeah, do whatever idea you think is the best.
I would just search for traps, and also I'm thinking like we don't actually have any advantage from them being outside of this room, do we? Right? Because me and Sanguine are probably gonna get inside, or I don't know. I'm just gonna search for traps.
Yeah, our only disadvantage right now is that guy with the bow can shoot, and we can't do much about it right now.
Well, me and Sanguine both have ranged weapons. I don't know about you. Although it's kind of annoying to use them, but we do have them.
Did I take a dagger? I might have taken a dagger.
All right. So what have you decided?
I am searching for traps.
You are searching for traps. The one square beyond the door looks very solid. No traps.
No traps! That was supposed to be Edna.
no, no traps.
Or capes.
Or capes. Yes. All right. So that was.
Yeah, it looks more like a
Sniffletail.
forest than a cape.
Nice one.
So Sanguine.
Alright, Sanguine will move. She will roll to move. 7 is a cromulent number. Now, just a quick question. If I was standing right there, would I be able to throw daggers over or around Sniffletoe?
Not unless you were somehow flying or had some sort of height advantage.
So it's
Shit.
the I have the high ground Anakin thing.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay. How about if I was right there? Would that work?
If you were there, you'd be able to shoot it diagonally. This way, probably like so. I would
Mhm.
say.
Yep. Let's do that. Okay, I'll move.
Okay.
And I rolled
Get you
7 squares, so I'm going to have to go to here. And not be able to hit anything. Well, actually, let's see.
Yeah, that's not. You're basically at the side of the door. You would have been able to see anything over here, but that's about it.
Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. How do I erase that?
I can do that, I believe.
Shoot, I want to be able to
I
clean
got
up
it.
my boxes.
You should be able to. I think you should be able to just click on it and hit delete.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Maybe not. Anyway,
But-
I took care of it.
Thank you, sir. And I forget
Sure.
where the little arrows thing is.
It should be your ruler. The player side has fewer options on the toolbar than the GM, but it looks like a diagonal G almost.
Yeah, oh,
The upside down Q.
The upside down Q, yeah, that's a good one too.
yeah, I seem to recall seeing it in the past, but I don't see it anymore.
It should be below the magnifying glass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the options I've got are snap to center, snap to corner, snapping.
Yep,
Sure.
that's the one.
Yeah, you click on snap to center, and then you can measure stuff.
And just make sure show to others is also
Ah,
active.
okay.
Yeah, they've changed some stuff in Roll20 since the last time we've played.
Yes, they have. Okay, so do I have any
Skywalker.
reasonable line of sight to that guy there?
Unfortunately not. You've got a wall right in front of you.
Well, crap. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No, these things happen. What do you do?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
could double move to get to the better position for next turn.
Oh, that's probably a solid plan. Yeah. And if memory serves, I still have all my spells because we keep finding potions of, is it restoration? But
I believe it's
Clarity, I
potions
think,
of,
and I think we only got one.
Clarity just restores your mind points.
No, there was one starting.
Yes, what was it called? I know what you're thinking. It was
Healing?
no, it was a potion of recollection.
Recollection, that's the one. Yeah, that one's been able to keep me equipped with my Bloodlust spell, which has, to date, been the best producer of all the spells I've got. Okay. You know what? I'm going to do Pee-wee's great idea and double move and to get over to the other side. And I will just basic move. So,
Okay,
yoink, done. That's my turn.
it's your turn. Wide load.
Do you think that the famed bicycle will be in the sequel, Pee-wee's Great Idea?
I sure hope so.
Yay, 10 spaces.
That'll get you there.
As long as there's no large marge, I'm okay.
Yeah.
She's my cousin.
So Sanguine's in a spot where you can actually use your ability to activate him.
Yeah, can I see him from here?
Sure.
I mean, game-wise, I mean, physically, yes.
Also, sure.
Sinful makes a good door and a window, so I can see through him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and use my kill that guy ability on Sanguine. Unfortunately,
What does Sanguine currently have equipped? A hatchet? A dagger?
I think Sanguine had a hatchet in hand.
Okay.
now I'm not picky about who you attack because it looks like you might be able to get both warlords, but those are the guys with the shields. Hey, they have the same job as me. Oh no, Orc Warrior. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna give them some professional courtesy, but
You
No.
probably can't hit the archer guy from there, right? 'Cause
I'll just
that
do
wouldn't
rude.
be line of sight, right?
The arch. So Sanguine has direct line of sight to this homie right here. The other two are kind of out of the way. I would say, well, this one is, yeah, this one I would also give it, but the archer, no. That's too far into the wall.
Is there any cover mechanic for the guy behind the table?
Not really.
I mean, if you get the right kind of calendar. That was terrible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was, but it still made me laugh.
I just didn't get it.
It's
Calendar
not worth.
on the wall.
Say that again.
Go ahead, Pee Wee.
Yeah, like a calendar that has all of the scantily clad people.
Cover
Like a-
models.
Yeah,
Pin-up girls.
it's the mechanic cover. Never mind.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Sorry.
It was really awful. I
Yes.
should not have. I should have said you're fortunate for not getting it.
I was trying to move away from it, saying it's not worth to dwell on it, but oh well, here we are. So, what's happening? Tell me what's happening.
Wide load, you're gonna attack? You're gonna command me to attack? What do you want to do?
I've already clicked the command button. So let's
Yeah, we're
just
waiting.
go ahead. Let's go ahead with the topmost warlord. Whatever you got, chuck it at him. I think you still have to roll there, Mark. Though.
Yeah, that right there.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to get myself off mute. Okay, I will throw the hatchet. We're hatching. And attack.
All right, you roll. They will still get to defend that. The Oria will try and fail to defend that. You just hit the orc right in the temple. It falls and drops a short
Okay.
sword.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Nice. 1 hit point and only 2 defense dice.
Yep,
That was amazing.
they're not.
I might
very-
just
they're
sit
not very
there
good.
and just keep making him toss daggers and crap.
No, you tossed the hatchet, which is recoverable or reclaimable rather, and that means you roll 1d6 and don't roll 1 to 3.
Oops.
So you
You're
lose
just
the
a
hatchet.
defiant little player, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a rebel. Okay,
As
but
a cast,
I will use board game rules to recover the short sword and pass it
Yes.
over to Purple Toe.
Yes.
yeah, I was gonna say, as a caster, can you use cumbersome objects? I assume if
Nope.
you're giving it to me, that you cannot.
Nope.
Correct. He cannot.
Precious little I can use.
I will accept.
that-
I will humbly accept your short sword gift.
That will
He
be
also
changing
can't
in the
look at
second
Alex,
edition,
okay.
but for now, that's what we got.
Thanks, Pee Wee, for. I'm sorry. Thanks, Alex, for that potential change. That'll help.
Sure. Yeah.
Interesting.
It's come up often enough that I think it's worthy of addressing.
So no short swords for you, and no 7 Mary 3 songs. Got it.
Okay. So that was
How
Wildland's
many
movement.
equipment slots do we have?
Your maximum body points number.
Got it.
It does not include potions and stuff.
Yeah, I remember that part.
Yeah. Okay. Next round. Who wants to go first?
So I think, as far as our options go, either myself or Sniffletoe rush in first to keep the archer from.
Arching.
Yes.
Yeah, one of you guys charge in, put me last.
Do you have reach, wide load? Does your weapon have reach?
So I have reach. I have another weapon that has extended or whatever the last thing is.
For
But I
this
currently-
turn, what matters is
Long.
what's equipped now, though.
Yeah, what's equipped now also has diagonal.
So
if I put myself here, I will be adjacent to everybody. It looks like there might be another monster here, though. But
the thing is,
It
if
would-
you get a basic movement and you have to squeeze through the door, you have to roll at least a 2 to be able to reach the archer.
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's true. I did not consider the door again. Jim Morrison would be so disappointed. I will.
The other thing is, though, that if I move in and only use basic movement, then we have the same problem where I have to roll at least a 2 if I want to move somewhere where you can still get it and attack.
I could potentially just stand on the big fruit cart / whatever table thingy in the middle. I think they're panning for gold, actually.
No, I'm
Anyway.
pretty sure this is all food and such. That's a box of sardines next to Pac-Man.
Oh, okay. That's not like, tinfoil wrap getting ready for leftovers.
No.
Yeah, they proposed the idea of panning for gold, but the audience panned it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You are correct.
Okay, so here's the thing. I could be one of the later people to go, and I could attack the one on the west, assuming that the one on the south gets killed. And by me moving here, there's room for everyone else to get in. So if I, let's say, go last, let's say Sanguine goes first and attacks with a ranged attack, attacks the archer. And then if the archer is still not killed, wide load goods and attacks the archer because we don't want wide load getting within Sanguine's range because what happened last turn. And if the archer is killed by then I can go in and attack the other guy. Or if he's not killed, then I can try and still attack him.
If I'm not mistaken, because Sanguine is currently disarmed, he has to spend a movement to pull out a dagger.
Didn't we say that you can equip it and use it right away, then it counts. But if you want to equip and then move, then you can't still use it. Is that not what Teldern said?
If you're switching to a weapon and not moving on your turn, you can attack with it on the same turn.
Okay.
So
if he has an empty hand and he pulls out a weapon, that's still considered switching weapons.
Correct.
Okay. So it sounds like Sanguine, if the goal is to do a dagger, Sanguine has to stand still. Otherwise, if it's a spell, Sanguine can go wherever she wants.
Yes.
Given the success I had with the previous dagger, Sanguine will likely stay still and chuck a dagger. But I can review the spell list to see if there's anything that looks interesting.
So maybe Sanguine throws the dagger, and then Stifleto runs in, and then I run in and at least get to the warrior if he's still alive.
Love this plan.
If I can interject for a second, these two squares right here is a table, which would require an extra point of movement to climb up on top of. But once you do, you will have height advantage. So.
And what does height advantage do again?
That means if you're attacking an adjacent enemy, or actually, I think any enemy, as long as it's a weapon attack, they have one fewer defend die to defend with.
Suddenly, the idea of the Blood Mage jumping up on the table and playing Obi-Wan sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm all on board with that plan.
So I think regardless, Sanguine first, and then Sniffletoe, and then myself. Does that sound good?
I'm not 100% clear on where we're each moving to, if at all, but sure.
I'll squeeze in somewhere.
Alrighty.
All right, Sanguine.
Okay, Sanguine will dash in where angels fear to tread, and do I need any kind of roll to get up on the table?
It's just an extra point of movement, so no.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Basic move wouldn't be enough. I'm gonna actually need to roll, aren't I?
Yeah. Don't roll a 1. You got it.
Cool. I can get up there. Look at all the monsters. So many monsters. Okay. Up on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Making with the stabby stabby.
Bring it on.
And attack. Woohoo!
Oh. And since it is being attacked from a height advantage, it only gets to roll 1 instead of 2 to defend. And hey, it does.
Jerk.
You punched him right in the armor.
Yeah, my moment of glory, and he just spoils it.
And that was,
Yeah, I'm done.
He blocks it.
Nice.
So this sucker in the cape at the bottom here, does that look like a wand and/or staff?
That you find yourself with an orc shaman. Yes.
Hey, Sniffletoe, if there's any way you can make it to him and stab him in the face, that will probably save us a whole lot of grief.
I will trust your adventuring instincts and roll movement and hope for the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I even want to go all the way to the corner. Oh wait, that's height? Is that a height? The counter on the south side? Would that take an extra square to move on this?
These do not.
This is
No.
what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can move over here.
Yeah, those I'm gonna say do not.
So I can move over here with just 9 squares of movement.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, you can.
All right, that is what I will do then. Oh, wait a second. I do have to be a little bit careful because we got to worry about 5 square vicinity and all that. So let's check a look.
Yeah, Sanguine will be within range.
Sanguine is not within range of here, right? Only within here. Because that says 6. Is that not 6?
I mean, it's not 5 squares like movement. It's just 5 squares like.
So we're gonna count Sanguine
like
as
if you're here, if you're in this square, your vicinity goes from here to here. So yeah, I'm gonna say Sanguine is within it.
Alrighty then. So I think. Oh, what about wide load? Where you're planning on attacking the archer, probably, right? So you're gonna be like over here. So we're gonna be fine, or over here even.
Depending on the next roll, I'm either gonna run in and kill an archer, or I'm gonna run in and tell you to kill the shaman.
All right, so I'm gonna move to that corner over there. Let's do this. This is not working. This is working. I hope I do not run over any traps.
We'll find out.
And have I made it there safely?
You have successfully made it there safely.
I am a master of something. I don't know. I'm gonna attack. Only one, but it is the one that matters.
Yeah. Let's. Oh yeah, nice. It takes a point of damage. Does not like that one bit. It's still up, however.
I guess that's the end of my turn, and
yes,
we're on
it is.
Wide
load.
All right. Let me go ahead and roll for movement. There it is.
Nice.
10! Yay! That's awesome.
It's a good move.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, so I picked that up, press Q, do that. That becomes 1, 2. It's not letting me through the door. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I will.
Yeah.
Move there. That should be 7 spaces. Am I in line of sight of a squirrely little fellow?
Yes, you are. Yes,
Okay.
you are.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna then command this with my foot.
You stomp.
That appears to be the thing that can see him. So you attack him.
Yeah, you essentially stomp really hard. And it sounds like that.
I get the message.
Hold on. That was the wrong macro.
Oh no! What does this do?
Fun stuff is what that does.
I just want to.
You and I have a different definition of fun, I think.
Well, yes. That's a bit. Yes, that's the correct one. Okay, so what were you attacking with? What weapon did you have equipped?
I have a broadsword equipped right now.
That is 3 dice, I believe. Broadsword is 3 dice. Okay, it is now. You hit it, and it becomes 2 dice.
Beautiful. My favorite broadsword is now chipped.
So if you go into your character sheet and
Yeah, I changed the attack dice from 3 to 2.
Perfect.
After this
I
fight, I
will-
will give you a longsword to make up for this.
I can't use a longsword, it's complex. I can use cumbersome, but I cannot use complex.
Sorry.
Right. So the shaman still has to defend that attack.
That is
Hopefully,
true.
I
It will all have been worth it if I will have brutally murdered.
Yes. Unfortunately, not this time.
The shaman has to defend. The shaman's a jerk. Okay, got
The
it.
shaman defends. Yeah. So that ends Wideload's turn.
That was a bummer.
I finally, and like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour and 20 minutes after starting, finally get to do stuff with monsters. It's about damn time. So the archer in front of Wideload can't shoot adjacent. So it will just take a step off to the side and shoot the giant elephant in the face, or at least the trunk, since that's most of its face. And for 1, you defend it. Just nice. Moving out of the way is off the table. Just gonna use my armor. Very nice. So you defend that. That's the archer. The warrior under the table. Oh, yeah, that's just for defense. So that's fine. Is going to hit Sanguine, or attempt to anyway. And we'll see if that works. Perhaps for 1. Sanguine, if you want to go ahead and defend that. Oh, by the way, the archer. Oh no, that's the archer went like that, and it got defended.
Yep, Sanguine has defended.
Sanguine has defended. Okay, that's another defense, and then the archer over here, the one that is just turned around. This guy back here, will can't see Sanguine, but so I guess. We got Sniffletoe right here. Okay, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm hiding right now. No, I am on the mid ground or something.
I almost didn't see you there, Sniffletoe. So I'm gonna move the shaman out of the way just because I need to change direction, and the token is not letting me. Okay, there we go. So yeah, the archer is going to try to hit Sniffletoe. Hopefully it will.
Sniffletoe is currently in an alternate dimension.
For 1.
Sniffletoe in his happy place will defend.
No.
With 2d6.
Yes. Roll your bastion.
And fail.
You fail.
The rune only likes others.
Oh, I forgot to do the Bastion 2 in my turn. It wasn't necessary, but yeah, somebody please remind me next time.
You didn't get hit though, right?
No, you defended.
Oh, so the Bastion kicks in
Whenever you're going to take damage.
whenever you're going to take damage. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you defend it, then don't worry about it.
I'm gonna have to take a healing potion or something soon. I
Yeah,
got
we
only
might need to
2
give him
body
the
points
regen
left.
potion. We may have to pass along the regen potion pretty soon.
So
I think I have a potion of healing. I don't remember exactly what that does, but I think that's equivalent.
It's 4 body points.
Okay, so
Which is everything, and if I can get hit one more time and then take that and be completely back up, whereas regeneration would even take time.
So, go ahead, Huey.
I was just agreeing.
Okay. So now it's my big boy shaman turn, and he has a bunch of spells he can cast. Ooh, I'm rubbing my hands vigorously like an evil mastermind and twirling my mustache. Which one am I going to?
I mean, you're saying that, but they're not ganging up on us.
No, not yet. However, the goblins that are going to appear out of nowhere probably will. We'll go with this one. Suddenly the orc shaman says a couple words, and from out of nowhere, where are my goblins at? Where are my monsters at? There it is. It was hidden. Is it goblin grunts? I forget. Where are my spells? Yes. I have to look up the exact thing. I think I have to roll for it. Yes. So I conjure up a group of goblins. I roll a 1d6, and then, depending on what I get, is my goblin accoutrement. 1d6. Oh fuck. 1 to 3 is 2 goblin grunts and 2 goblin archers. Still not bad, but it could have been so much better.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I have no idea whose side you're on here with the bad and better, because that is pretty bad for us.
Agreed.
But so here's the thing: because you're only a party of 3 and the game is tailored to 4 to 5, I'm not going to take that whole contingent of 2 and 2. It'll just be 1 goblin grunt and 1 goblin archer, which isn't as bad. So I'm actually taking it easy on you guys.
That does sound more manageable. Thank you.
Did I ever mention you're my favorite GM?
You have, as a matter of fact.
Of all the Hero Quest Prime GMs I've had, you are heads and shoulders above the rest.
Cool. So that was a goblin archer. Heads up over here, and a goblin grunt over. Shit. Do I want to be an asshole and surround you? Yes, I think that I do. I think that I do.
You really want me to drink that potion, huh?
Well, I mean, you got to use up your resources to survive. So yeah. Yes, I do.
Where I come from, if you end the adventure and you do not have at least 5 potions left, then something's gone wrong.
Unlike every video game where I've played, where by the end I have like 300 potions because I never use them. So the goblin archer over on this side is going to plink at the giant elephant and probably not do much, but we'll see. Nope, not do much at all. And then the grunt will try to... oh, and I always like the sound of this. Where's our arrow hit? There it is. Boom. And it thunks right into Gulliver's Travel style. Yes, exactly. And the Goblin Grunt is going to hit Goblin Grunt Sniffletoe.
Attempt to hit.
Attempt to hit. Thank you for correcting me. Oh, yes, definitely hit.
Ouch!
If you don't defend, you will be dying. Oh, you defend.
I believe that is a double defense.
That is.
I've already told you that you're my favorite other character in this game.
Okay, so that is the end of my turn. I think the shaman's gonna skedaddle on over to the other side of the archer.
Eat some Skittles.
Yes, it's gonna eat some Skittles and burn rubber.
Do we have knowledge of whether or not shamans get more than 1 spell?
We should see those mind points go down, no?
That's a fair point. Monsters don't usually... No, the mind points only go down for keeping spells, and monsters don't keep spells.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not for casting spells, it's just for keeping spells.
Sanguine, do you have PoE effects? Is that what it's called?
Yep.
No, AoE spells.
AoE.
AoE spells. Because that sounds like a magician thing, and this looks like a prime target.
Yeah, I've looked through my spell list. I'll look again. I don't recall a whole lot. There's one I'm hoping to use here pretty soon. In fact, while I got the mic in my hand, Alex, let me ask this. The Blood Golem spell, it says your lifeblood powers a construct of your design. Immediately after a living monster with blood dies, replace it with an Abyss Knight.
Mm-hmm.
So is that something that I would do out of turn?
That is out of turn. Yeah, the trigger is whenever immediately after the thing dies.
Okay, so how does that count for or against my action for my next turn?
It doesn't.
I like that.
Yeah, it doesn't take anything on your turn. The only thing that it does is if you cast it, your choice is whether you want to keep it or not, and then your mind points will either go down or they won't.
Yeah. Plus, I have to sack 2 body and 2 mind points to power the golem, which is a pretty
Correct.
steep. So yeah, if I was
Is
to
it?
use that. What's that?
Is it? Is it steep?
I mean, the benefit is great because it sticks around potentially until the end of the quest.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's fairly priced.
Okay.
But it is a big price for a fairly big gain.
Well, you're gaining an ally.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. I think it's fairly priced. It doesn't need to be adjusted.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, good ask though. All right. It's not even. Is it in fact my turn?
You have not yet decided. It's the top of the next round.
Keep the same ish or mix it up, guys. What say you?
It may be valuable for you to take a pot shot at something and then hide behind a large elephant and then wait for your chance to use the spell.
Yeah, I was. And for Alex, could I throw a dagger at the shaman that's hiding cowardly in the corner?
You are on the table, so yeah, you've got line of sight to everything right now.
I
Would
believe
I-
that will take your movement, though, right?
Why was that?
Did you ever equip a dagger?
I've got one in hand that I stabbed
Okay.
the guy on the floor
Yeah.
with.
Yeah,
Okay,
you did
so-
that. You did the last turn.
Right.
Also, another question, Alex. Would I get the high ground advantage over the shaman in the corner?
Yes.
Cool. I'm going to throw a dagger at the shaman, guys.
I am all in.
Okay.
Before we have to finish the turn order, knowing the turn order before we start though.
Yeah.
So who's going first before that? After that. Wide load or Sniffletail?
Maybe I should try to make a hole for you so you can get out of there.
I don't know if I should get out of here because where I am right now, I can only be attacked by 2 things or 3 if the archer. Oh, there's 2 archers though.
Yeah, you have 3 things that can hit you at this point.
Hmm.
Although that one
So if we
archer
can
has
make
to
a
back up.
hole. What?
Oh, there's 2 archers and a regular goblin that can, grunt.
So if Sanguine is able to kill the shaman and you're able to kill whatever this guy is, then I would be able to use my turn to use movement and get away and take a potion or something. Okay,
Well,
that sounds good.
I could kill off either person to the north of you.
Oh, either.
Yeah.
The archer would probably be the best one. Do we
Yeah, I'll
know
probably-
what type of creature this is?
Which one?
This one.
That's a goblin archer.
So that's the same as this one?
Nope, that's an orc archer. Here's the goblin
Oh.
archer
Uh-huh.
and the orc archer.
Are orcs more dangerous than goblins?
Oh yeah.
Am I the only one hearing the words orc archer in the tune of Earth Angel?
Well,
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
No,
Okay,
it's
so-
not
So I'm
anymore.
with this. What? Say that again, Mark?
I said it's not just Alex hearing that. Not anymore, anyway.
All right.
Moving ahead.
So Sanguine, Wide Load, Sniffletail sounds like the order we're going with.
Okay. Sanguine. Oh, before you start the round, let me interject here. I remember that the special effects is a thing in Roll20, and the you know the gif of Shia LaBeouf saying magic with the sparkly fingers. Effectively, that's what the orc shaman does when he was summoning his goblins, and it kind of. Hopefully, I got the syntax right here. Nope, that's not right. FX magic blast, like so. Nope, that's not right either. Never mind. It kind of looked like that fire bolt, except it was supposed to be a much more sparkly and rainbowy. But I can't get the syntax right, and I'm not going to bother looking it up, so never mind. Okay, Sanguine, go ahead.
Okay, I chuck a dagger at the shaman.
Yes, sir, go ahead and do that.
Boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy. What is your regular defense? 3.
And you have height here, right?
Yes, he's got height, so the shaman will defend with 1 fewer than usual, and it is 2, so we've only got 1 defend die. Okay. Boo. Big boo. I don't like that at all. Orc. Shaman. 1. Make it good. Damn it!
Woohoo!
Okay.
Take that in your magic.
You get. Oh yeah, they don't care. What is that? That can't be right. Let me look up this one. That can't be right. Or maybe it is. Where is the orc? Orc shaman drops a dagger. Okay.
Oh well, gratefully reclaim that.
Yeah.
Okay, that way I don't have to adjust my inventory. Dagger in, dagger out.
There you go.
Furthermore, per our earlier discussion, I hate to see that shaman leave so soon, so I'm going to cast Blood Golem on him.
Wonderful. Oh, wonderful.
So I am going down by 2 body points from 3 to 1. So believe you me, I will be quaffing a healing potion next turn.
Are you not going to transfer those into mind points?
That would take mind points down to 1.
Ah, I see.
So, I actually thought that through. Thank you for the suggestion, but I'm going to do it this way.
Are you sure this is better? Because the monsters get a turn before you have a chance to take a healing potion, and you only have 1 hit point.
That's a good point.
Like you're risking death.
Yeah, I am.
But not before he has a chance to run away.
That's true. I can still move. So I could do this and then make a strategic retreat out the door.
I might like to remind you, Lord Andrew. Andrew in the chat says you can chug a potion now, which is actually correct. You can use potions at any time, whether it's your turn or not.
Thank you, Lord
Does it
Andrew.
not take an action to drink a potion?
Nope, potions are an anytime drink. They're an anytime treat, as Cookie Monster would be fond of saying.
That's mostly
Dang, I am in. Thank you, Lord Andrew.
Okay, and just as a reminder, Potion of Healing restores exactly 4 health.
Up to 4. Up to 4?
So you're
No,
back.
it is exactly 4. Well, no, it's up to 4, meaning if you have less than 4 to heal, then it heals only up to your max.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, you don't overheal.
Yeah, right, got it. But my point was that it isn't a variable number, but anyway, it's not a die roll number.
Nope.
And then Potion of Clarity is the same thing?
Yes, for mind points, 4, yes.
Up to 4. Okay, so then I have 1 of each, and that would take me back up to full on both. Tell you what, I'm going to instantly quaff the Potion of Healing and go back up to 5 body points. And I sure like it up here on this table, so I'm just going to stay there.
Okay. I have given you your new companion, your new boon patriot. You should have control over it now if you want to roll, move it on your turn. And so, let me put it up on the turn order right after Sanguine. So there you go. The Abyss Knight is now in the turn order. Yeah, that's gonna make things a lot easier for you guys for the rest of this encounter, or for the rest of the quest for that matter. It's a live roll number. I don't get it.
Looks like Abyss Knight has some gas there.
Yeah. So next question, team. Given how awesome we've seen the spell to be, do you want me to spend how many mind points is it again? 2?
2, yeah.
Do you want me to spend the 2 mind points to recover the spell?
So this spell, this spell lets you turn a dead enemy right after death into an Abyss Knight.
What are the Abyss Knight's stats?
I will tell you. They are 3 body points, 3 mind points, 4 attack, 4 defend, and they can move 7.
Holy crap! Yes.
That is why it's a powerful spell.
Wait,
Shit,
so
I'm-
what does this cost so much? You were saying earlier that it's an expensive spell or something.
It costs 2 body and 2 mind.
So,
Yeah, so-
if you spend the mind points to keep it, you can't cast it again.
Yeah, but basically.
If I do not spend the mind points to recover it, then
Yeah.
I don't get to cast it again this quest.
Yeah, but if you do spend them, you'd only have 1 mind point left.
Correct, and then I'm down to quaffing a potion of clarity.
Ah, okay.
I think that's worth it.
Yeah.
And I just barely slugged down a potion of health.
Mm-hmm.
Can I slug down a potion of clarity too?
Yeah, you can take as many, but you can just
All the potions.
chain drink all the potions whenever you want.
Okay, so I put on the frat boy, beer swilling hat that
Yes.
has like the 2 drinks on the
two-
side
Uh-huh.
and the 2 flexi straws leading to my mouth and just do
Yes.
the whole thing. Okay, so I will temporarily go down to 1 mind point, and then having quaffed the potion of clarity, leap back up 4 points to 5 total. So I now have 5 body, 5 mind. Feel pretty good about that.
As
And I
long
will
as you
adjust.
keep marking them off your sheets.
Yep, I will. I am adjusting my inventory even as we speak, and I feel like I did enough good on my turn.
That is a fantastic turn, I must say.
This episode of Broadsword brought to you by Alcohols Anonymous.
Pretty much.
To me, this feels like when in Breath of the Wild you're attacking someone and you just pause and eat a whole bunch of apples.
Yes. There was a comic strip, web comic I saw about that, where I think it was fighting either Ganon or Lionel or something, and as it's being blasted through the air, it it puts on a little bib over its. Link puts on a little bib and then shovels down a bunch of meals and then hits the ground with full health. It was really funny. Okay, so that was Sanguine. That was a fantastic turn. You can still move. If you like.
First of all, real quick, guys, does anybody know a hotkey to toggle muting and unmuting?
I do not, but I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is one. I don't know what it actually is.
If you set that to numlock, it's going to be weird because it's toggle instead of hold.
I think I just found.
Random note.
Anyway, we don't have to deal with this now. Regarding moving, I think I'm pretty good where I'm at, so I'm not going to move.
Okay.
I'll end my turn.
Would you like to move your new acquaintance?
Oh my, yeah. And I can attack with him too, right?
You certainly can, sir.
Okay,
Something to note for everyone is don't worry about making a hole for me, because now that we know that you can just quaff a potion whenever, as soon as someone hits me for 1 point of damage, I quaff my potion and I'm good.
Okay.
cool.
I mean, you can't like interrupt the thing. It has to.
If I get hit for 2, then I'm screwed. But if I get hit for 1,
Not exactly. If you get hit for 2, then you're dying. You can, if you have a potion in your inventory, you can take it right away, as per the rules.
oh really? Damn, I forgot that rule.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so don't worry about me, guys. I got a potion to heal it. I'm fine.
Okay, guys, I figured out the mute toggle shortcut. First of all, in settings, you have to click use advanced keyboard shortcuts. It's the first checkbox at the top of my settings. And then at that point forward, you can just bounce on the tilde key, just to the left of the 1 and above tab.
Okay.
That's ever so much easier than trying to manipulate the mouse to click that tiny little icon.
Sure.
It's like opening up the console. IDKFA, IDKFA.
Oh, I'm so glad somebody else remembers Doom.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
DQD was my jam.
Yeah. Oh yeah, DQD. That was good times. Okay, so that's the Orc Archer right there,
Yes, it is.
who we have determined is vastly more tough than the goblins.
Correct.
Okay, that's where the Abyss
not
Knight.
vastly, but enough that it matters.
Significantly.
Sure.
Okay.
But also keep in mind that he probably has more body points, and the other one probably. We've seen them before. They only have one, so that's another thing to possibly keep in mind.
We took down an orc warrior earlier who only had 1 body point. So I would assume the archers were about the same.
Good point.
Well, fight one, find out.
But it probably has. No, go for it.
All right, I'm going to move the Abyss Knight. Come on, Abyss Knight.
The green 7 bubble is the movement, in case you ever forget, when you click on the token.
Green 7.
Yeah, you know the red 3, green 7, blue 3 bubbles that come up?
Mhm.
7 is its movement, as a reminder.
Okay, so. Oh, wait a minute. I hit the wrong thing selected. Okay, so. Oh, that's so bizarre. Why can I not move this guy?
You can't move him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, shoot. No, I think turning on the advanced shortcuts is screwed around with my moving.
Uh-oh.
Hang on. Yep, hang on just a second. Go back here.
I can move it, so.
Okay.
Okay, so it's not something I did.
It's getting moved. All right, and he is going to whackety whack at that orc archer there.
The archer? Sure, bring it. Bring it on.
Unrecognized command EMAS. Abyss Knight swings to hit.
Did you use the token action in the top left?
I did.
Do you have the token selected?
Thought I did. We try again. Yep. Same thing every time.
Let me try. Oh, that was...
Orc archer.
I mean, I have... because I'm selected as the orc archer, but I will move this over to... Where are you? A. That's why, because I can't
He's
see.
right there.
Like, yeah, it still works.
Yeah, mine isn't. I don't know what to tell you.
Strange. Oh, hold on. I might know why.
You have meddled with powers beyond your understanding.
Yes, beyond your mortal ken. Others. Show as action. Edit. Player journals can be edited by all players. I don't know what to tell you. It should be set that it works, but I'm not sure why it's not. Well, regardless, shall
Probably
we
the advanced control thingy that you enabled now.
I don't know why that would mess with it, but anyhow.
That you want me to? How do I just? Yeah, every time I say so, I do in fact have the token selected. I can post a screenshot if you want me to.
No, I believe you.
I'm seeing 3 in red, 7 in green, 3 in blue. I see the little top left menu show up. I've got attack, defend, move, and special.
That
Not
should
sure.
be right.
I click attack. That's what I get. I click defend. That's what I get. Are you seeing this in the chat?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I'm okay. So it says unrecognized command /EMAS /EMAS.
Okay, I think I know what that is referring to.
Oh, you might have to be given macro access.
So move works.
Yeah, the move one works. I'll click special just for fun. Unrecognized command /DESC.
Oh, that's what am I looking for? I'm looking at the wrong one. All right, I think I know what that is. Because the /EMAS command is GM only. That must be why it's not working. Okay. What I'm going to do instead is
See, this Abyss Knight is a Ford.
What?
It was all we could afford.
I mean, next time instead of an Abyss Knight, summon a Toyota.
I had one of those when I was a kid. You know, I was a Star Wars fan.
Sure. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm currently setting up your new macro buttons and removing the old ones so that it should work better for you. So if you have it selected, unselect it, and then select it again, and then try again.
Okay, done. And I see move, PC attack, PC defend, and special.
Correct.
Okay, I'm gonna try PC attack. Hey,
There we go.
three mighty swords.
Yeah,
You have
master's
acquired a
thing.
mighty powerful creature.
Oh, there's no way that archer is going to defend that. Even if it tried, it's only got 2 defend dice. But I just want to see what I get anyhow. Nope, a big fat nope. And because you dropped it, you get a short bow.
Which I don't. Did we decide I could use one of those? I can't remember.
You cannot.
That's right. Okay.
Not in this edition.
All right. Yes. Subsequent editions, perhaps.
Yes.
Okay. The short bow is getting passed right on over to I don't know.
I
Sniffer.
have one already. What's your deal with them, White Lord? With
White Lord
ranged
should be
attacks.
pretty. Should be able to use a lot of
Yeah,
everything.
I can use any weapon, so I should
Yeah,
be able to use
No
that.
restrictions.
So
I'll take it, even though there's probably no good condition to use it. But I
Yeah,
will take
I
it.
mean, what's your situation with ranged attacks? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I'm very large, and I have a weapon that can attack 2 spaces if I switch to it. So far, the only situation where I couldn't reach anybody was the archer coming into this room. So I'll take it, but it's very unlikely that I'll need it.
Go ahead and take
I don't
it.
care either way.
Yeah. Go ahead and take it.
Cool.
And I am well and truly done with my turn.
Okay. Yes, you are. Wide load.
But didn't a thing just fall and die in a bloody mess?
It did. Did I guess I forgot to do the thing. Thank you for reminding me.
So Sanguine, a thing just died in a bloody mess.
You know what? I'm okay with one Abyss Knight right now.
Okay. Just checking.
Good of you to check.
All right. That kind of changes what I'm going to do.
Is this creature alive?
Yes.
It is, but since you're so low on hit points, you're kind of the person we need to save right now.
You don't have to save me because I have a potion of healing, and Teldrin said that even if someone hits me for 2, I can still use that potion to heal myself.
Yep.
Oh,
Correct.
sweet.
So I'm safe. I am not in danger.
All right, then I might attack the guy that's right in front of Sanguine.
Okay.
But I really, really, really want to. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna attack the orc in front of Sanguine.
Yep.
You can attack the archer in the corner if you think that's better. I don't know.
See, the thing is, the amount of hit points that Sanguine has determines the amount of spells he can cast.
Yep.
The amount of hit points that I have, I'm a good meat shield, but it's probably better to keep him alive, and then maybe somebody will be nice and give me a potion or something later.
Good call.
So, I will longsword this orc warrior.
Okay. Tusk. Oh, you never fail to amuse. You also never fail to drop an orc to the ground in a bloody chunk of stuff, and you pick up a flail.
Yay!
What is a
Yay!
flail?
Those are sweet.
A flail is a 2-die weapon with reach and cumbersome. Reach, of course, meaning that it can be made diagonally. Attacks can be made diagonally.
So you can't use cumbersome, correct, Sniffletoe?
I believe that should be correct.
I believe I can.
You
I
can't.
can't use I can't use complex, but I can use cumbersome if I remember correctly.
Okay, so can I let
Mage is a hybrid,
Sniffletoe pick this up instead?
If you will let me take it, I will be very happy to have it because it is slightly better than what I have currently because it has reach, and what I have right now does not.
Yes, that is the best plan. Take this weapon.
Thank you. I will mark it on my thingy.
Throw it over the goblin's head, and Simpleton catches it and goes on his merry way, I guess. I don't know. Is Wide Load moving?
No, Wide Load will... You know what? Wide Load will move one space forward.
Okay.
And that's it.
You stomp off the table and back onto the regular ground. Okay, Sniffletoe.
Hold on 1 second. I'm still editing the thing. So I cannot auto-equip the flail, so it is currently in my inventory but not equipped, correct?
Yep.
All right. I put it in wrong, so now I gotta put it back to right.
FYI, that's also something I'll be changing in the next edition. The whole equipping thing is too unwieldy and too cumbersome of a rule.
Too cumbersome.
I know that was completely intended.
Okay, so I gotta decide what to do. I kind of like this corner because only 2 enemies can attack me at any given time, but this guy is an archer, I think, while this guy is just a grunt. So I kind of want to attack the archer, but on the other hand, the Abyss Knight is doing a good job protecting anyone from that archer, and this Abyss Knight is pretty dope. And the Abyss Knight is covered by my rune, yes?
Oh, yes, he is. He is now.
And how many defense dice does the Abyss Knight have again?
4.
So I'm feeling like that Abyss Knight is pretty safe. So I think I'm just going to stay where I am and attack this fella.
Okay.
Can I, instead of my movement, switch weapons? Because I'm not going to use movement. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so I am going to switch to my flail. I'll edit that when it's not my turn. But it has the same attack dice anyway, so I'm just going to attack now.
Okay. For 2, the grunt will not defend that. And I keep forgetting to use these wonderful... where is it? There it is. These wonderful attacks. So that drops a dagger.
I crush the goblin with the weight of my flail, and with the same motion, grab the dagger and chuck it to...
Actually, that's too much. Probably more like this. Yeah, it's probably more like that. Okay, sorry.
I chuck the dagger to Mark if he wants it, to Sanguine if he wants it.
Thank you, need all the daggers I can get.
You got it.
Okay, so that was your move and action. It is now my turn. Who have I got left? I got 2 archers. Okay, so the goblin archer is going to step on over to the side and try to hit Sanguine, I think. Because it's...
if he's elevated, does he get line of sight to the elevated person?
Yes, if you're elevated, you have line of sight to everything else, and everything else has line of sight to you.
Okay, so it doesn't even necessarily have to move.
Yeah, you're right. I just wanted it to be out of the way because I don't like my archer tokens to be adjacent to other things, just psychologically on my end. But yeah, that's true.
So I probably should have attacked this guy instead.
It wouldn't have mattered, I don't think.
Part of my goal of being a massive elephant is to make that as hard as possible for you.
Well, this archer over on this side is certainly not going to have an easy time. But, yeah. So Sanguine needs to defend a point of damage.
Which sounds like I need to defend.
You do.
Let's make that happen.
You do not.
No, so what do I roll?
My rune will protect you. Roll 2d6.
Here it comes.
My rune will fail to protect you.
Yes.
What did I need to roll?
You need to roll 5 or 6
Okay,
On either die.
on either
On-
die.
got it. Okay, so body points goes from 5 to 4. Yes.
Yes, and also, let me see. What are you wearing? You have bracers. Your bracers go tink. I have a weapon sound for this. Is metal. Your bracers break off, and you lose a defend die because you rolled 2 dark shields.
It's terrible. Terrible.
Yeah, terrible. Are you Charles blocked now? All of a sudden, terrible.
Okay. All right. I'll adjust it on my character sheet. I presume you'll need to adjust my little macro bar.
I can do that.
Okay. Oh, and the reason why the bracers broke off is because I got 2 black shields, right?
Correct.
Or 2 skulls, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for a second I thought they were acid arrows or something before I noticed.
Yeah, I was wondering if it was some specialty property of the enemy's weapon, but then nope.
Also, I don't need to change the macro because it auto calls whatever number you put in your defend attribute. So if you change your defend, it's gonna use that number. So the macro is fine. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it makes
Okay, this archer can move 8. That's good. It's gonna scoot straight up over here and try to shoot wide load because why not? It's not having a very good day right now anyway.
I assume he's trying to shoot someone else, and he just hits me anyway.
He was feeling very claustrophobic, being stuck in the corner next to a gigantic elephant. So he just needs some breathing room. That's all. For 1. Oh, you're good. Goodness, oh man. But I'll defend with these for now. Very nice. Okay, you do defend for that, and that is everybody on my turn. So that's the end of my turn. Next round. Initiative?
I'm thinking current turn order is probably pretty good, right?
Yeah, and we only have 1 enemy left standing? No, 2.
2.
Okay, so the Abyss Knight will go after the one in the corner. I'll throw a dagger at one or the other, it doesn't matter.
Does the Abyss Knight have reach?
No.
Okay, just curious.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, current turn order. Do you just want to do that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Sweet.
Alright, the Abyss Knight will move to there and attack that guy in the corner.
Okay. Oh man, yeah.
There you go.
That's rough.
I named the Goblin Cleaver.
Yeah, only defends 1. It only had 1 body point, and it takes 2 points of damage even after defending 1. It goes splat. That's a
Yeah,
big
but
fall.
the Abyss Knight is gonna start losing some points at some point when it rolls 2 shields, 2 dark shields.
I'm counting on it.
I hope it doesn't happen, but you know.
So I think I've been playing the Blood Mage wrong all this time. Based on what I've just discovered, I need to cast Blood Golem as soon as possible in the quest and just keep that rolling.
Oh hell yeah, this is so much more powerful than that other spell.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, yeah, it's taking me a little while to figure this out.
Don't forget you've also got as a caster and a hybrid, so this applies to both Sniveltoe and Sanguine. You've got meta magic talents you can play with if you haven't looked into them yet.
They're really complicated.
Are they?
I mean, from a newbie's perspective anyway.
Okay.
But that's like a expansion exclusive content, right? So that's the type of thing that you're supposed to like, all right, you've had your fun with the base game. Now here's some more complicated stuff to sink your teeth into.
Yeah, basically. Exactly like that.
I have to interject that I play a 5e campaign, and sorcerers have access to very similar effects. And in everything I've read and everything I've experienced at this point, nobody uses them.
Wonderful. And I mean that very ironically. I was afraid of that, as a matter of fact. But anyway, that's a conversation for a later time. So that was well, I guess the Abyss Knight was going first. So that was the Abyss Knight.
Yep. So Sanguine will
Sanguine.
throw a dagger over at that little archer right there.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Yeah.
Just the one. Okay.
MVP.
Oh yeah, that you're sinking daggers left and right. Oh, you get a longbow this time.
Somebody take a longbow. Who wants it?
Is that a complex weapon?
It is not. I am currently looking at its stats.
Nope, it is not.
Then it sounds
What
like
does
something
range
different, though.
+2 mean?
That means so normally ranged weapons have a maximum range of your maximum body points, right? So if you have 5 body points, you can shoot a longbow. You can shoot a bow 5 squares away. If you have a longbow, you can shoot it 7 squares away.
Cool. All right, so I will. So you said I can take this?
Yeah, anybody that wants it.
Stifletoe looks like the proud owner of a new longbow.
Do it.
I accept it with honor.
Excellent. I seem to recall when Devin played with us, he played a ranger and used the longbow to great effect. He would,
Oh yes.
he would hang back in the woods and just pick off enemies.
But he was also playing a ranger, and rangers' ranges are doubled from standard anyway. So he had like effectively unlimited range for all of his attacks.
Yeah, he was amazing. Holy
Yeah.
crap! Yeah, get him up on a tower somewhere, and he would just take out the world.
Pretty much.
But I'm trying to stay pretty close to everyone so we can all have this awesome defense screen.
Yes.
Yes, please keep doing that.
So it sounds like the differences between the way he uses it and Stifletoe uses it are going to be night and day.
Yeah, I might not end up using any ranged weapons because it's pretty cumbersome to switch between weapons, really.
Yeah, if the chances of Sniffletoe moving away are pretty slim. In fact, I'd say it's a long shot.
I bow to your puns.
Ooh, right through the fire.
We might want to stop these. We might start a row.
Just stringing us along again, Pee-wee.
All right. Enough of that. Is Sanguine going to move?
I mean, all the monsters in the room are gone, right?
They are now.
Okay. Yeah, I use my action. I really like it on the table. I'm just going to stand up here and raise both fists skyward and give out a primal scream.
Okay. Wide load.
So wide load will move one space up, which I think costs 2 movement. But anyway, and we'll search for traps.
Cool. You find no actually. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to you. Even though it's behind the wall, it's still within your vicinity. There happens to be a trap over here yonder, which I wonder if you can even see.
So there was one on the other side of the door, and it seems that there's one immediately to the right of the one that's next to the door.
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So that even jumping over the first trap would have been bad.
Only if you went straight through the door.
Okay, I see.
But,
so
yeah.
of all the bad calls I've made this evening, I think not jumping over that trap was a good call.
I would say so.
Does anyone know how to mark that spot, or can we not do that because we can't see it?
Pee-wee, can you scribble on it again?
I'm gonna try.
I mean, I see 3 different color scribbles on it now.
We can't see any of those because it's not within our line of sight because of the wall.
I wonder. Well, it's there. I can assure you.
All right, so we will see them when we get there, I guess.
Yeah.
So, talking a bit about what we're about to do, we know that there's a monster over those traps. It may be best to start arming with some long-range items and attempting to kill those monsters from far.
Smart.
However, it looks like this room's going to have crap in it, so we should probably loot first.
Just a little meta commentary. I'm being mindful of the time. It looks like we're coming up on 20 to 10 Mountain
Yep.
Time,
Yep.
which is going to be an hour later for you, isn't it, Alex?
Yes, it is.
When were you hoping to wrap things? I want to be respectful of your time and schedule.
In those 20 minutes.
Okay. All right, cool.
So
It's okay
we
if it
should
goes
wrap
about-
up this thing.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if we go down the hallway and that, puts us into another big combat, would it be better to wrap it a little earlier? I guess if all the little tokens can stay in place, then no big deal, but I just wanted to bring it up.
I normally I don't say this because that type of thing is metagaming, and players should investigate and find encounters on their own. But the next encounter will not be very long. There will be one, but it shouldn't take 15 minutes.
Okay, let's see if we can pound down the hallway and do it then. Thanks, Alex.
Sure.
All right, so we got to decide what order we want to do of searching the room for treasure, equipping different things. Who's doing what?
Well, I mean, Stifleto still got his turn on on.
Right. So I can use my turn to search for treasure, or I can use my turn to move and equip a ranged weapon.
I would say search and equip.
And then not move until next turn.
Correct.
And did we say that I can equip and then use it the same turn? Or no, we said we can't do that, right?
You can if you don't move.
Right, okay.
'Cause it
So
takes
if I were
place of your
to
movement.
this turn, we were saying this turn search and move, and then next turn equip?
True. The only thing is, since you're the last person on the turn, if you go activate a monster, they will try to attack you.
Can I search the room from where I am now, or would I have to move first before I can search?
You can search from where you are.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just search for treasure, and then I'll move after that.
Cool.
But for now, I'll search for treasure.
You've got some dice to roll. First of all, let me pull this. Actually, let me do this on the screen so that actually shows up on stream. First of all, roll me 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2d6.
Hold on 1 second. I just realized I might be over encumbered right now.
Okay.
Because I've got a dagger, I got a broadsword, I got 2 short swords, I got a short bow and a long bow. That's 6 items. I'm only allowed to have 5, right? Because I can have my maximum body points, I think.
Right.
So
Which one's equipped, though?
those are all the items that I do not have equipped. I have other
Okay.
things equipped, and I have potions.
So you
I
might just
am
drop a
currently
dagger.
over encumbered somehow.
Yeah. You're gonna have to pick one to drop or to pass on someone.
I would dump the dagger as the worst item. That's probably what I would dump, I suppose.
Okay.
Or I can hold on a second. Mark has or Sanguine has been using ranged weapons. Has been mostly going ranged, right? Can you use a short bow?
No, I can't.
Oh, okay. So I'm just gonna pass on a dagger if you can use it.
Yeah, thank you. I'll take it.
All right, you take a dagger then. And
Okay.
now the search. What did you want me to roll?
2d6, please.
Alrighty, I will probably be passing these all on. So that's 8.
That's 8. That is a broadsword. You find another broadsword.
Woo!
What do I have right now? I have a flail is 2, so I want the broadsword. Does
You
anyone
have a-
else?
You have
What were
a
you saying?
broken broadsword, so
Yeah.
replacing your
Yeah.
broken broadsword is a great idea.
Would anyone like like a broken broadsword with 2 dice of attack?
Hard pass, but thanks.
Based on what we're trying to accomplish, I would like for it to be an intact broadsword that works well.
So I will dump mine that does not work well and keep this new one. Any other dice to roll, Telder?
You will. You also find a quiver of ammunition.
A what?
Quiver of ammunition.
Oh, so that'll just that just gives that when the short bow or long bow runs out of ammo, then it
Yes.
still runs.
Yes.
Does this take up an item slot?
I'm gonna. I keep forgetting what I've ruled on this because I can make an argument either way, but I'll say no for now.
Okay, so quiver ammo. All right,
And then roll me 1d6.
2.
You find a helmet.
What do I have right now? Do I have a helmet? I do
I
have a
think you
helmet.
do.
Would anyone else like a helmet?
I would like a helmet.
Take it.
Yay!
Okay. And then here's the good stuff. Roll me
Ooh,
another 2d6.
10.
10. An elixir of invisibility.
Nice. And that does not take up an item slot.
No, it does not.
I'm gonna put that in my potion section because I have a potion section.
And then roll me another 2d6.
Elixir of invisibility. Another 2d6 already. That is 6.
Elixir of strength.
What does that do again?
Double the number of attack dice you roll on your next attack. Your weapon is considered magic item for 1 round.
Oh, word. That's a thing people say.
Yes.
That's totally how it started.
That is, in fact, a word to say.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so now I have movement if I would like to use it, which I do. So let's set my thingy and move. I can move 5 squares. Beautiful. I will do that. We've already checked for traps, so I don't have to worry about that, right?
Correct.
That's not what's supposed to be happening. Sorry. Restart. 2, 4. There we go. Alrighty. And our round is complete.
So now that we've done the search thing, I would suggest you not get into combat, and we hold off until next time.
Sounds good to me.
Acceptable to everyone?
Fine with me.
Okay. With that, let me see here. Where are we at? Okay, there's still a little bit of ways to go, but it should conclude on in the next session. It should conclude, depending on, I guess, how the dice treat you and me. But yeah, with that, I'm not going to roll for Wandering Monsters on this turn. We'll just start with the top of the next round, and then you guys can decide your order. And that will bring us, I believe, to the end of our stream. So, ladies and gentlemen, as all good things do, this stream must come to an end. Thank you for watching. I hope you've had a great time, as great a time watching as I have had running. And Pee-wee, Mark, and Ari, thank you all for playing along as usual. I literally can't do this without you. I do appreciate that so much. So I will see you all in 2 weeks, right? That would make it. That'll make it July 4th. I'm not sure. I think I'm not going to be here for that. Let me just check my calendar right quick. Well, I think we can schedule. Maybe I will be here for that. We'll schedule anything. If anything should come up, we'll talk about that offline. But
So I'm sure. Oh, do you want? Okay, we'll talk about scheduling when you close the stream. Sorry.
yeah. So once again, thank you all for watching. Thank you guys for playing here, and everybody in chat. If you've been lurking, that's awesome as well. I'm glad that you've been following along. Hopefully, it's been entertaining for you. I will see you all next time, and let us switch over. I really need a fade or something. It just cuts from one screen to another, just too rough. I don't like that. Anyhow, I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching. Stay awesome. See ya.